Shalom, shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, or called Kadash, giving double honors to the apostles and double honors to the apostles of the great millstone. Peace and blessings for spiritual truth, sincerity, and qualm, Yasharala. Brother Apostle Kadash, send us again another lesson. All right, and this one is going to be titled Chastening for the Lord. If you know me, man, this is going to be my favorite, one of my favorite topics, bro. You can see right here, August 15th, 2021. That's like when I originally made this lesson. I haven't went over it in a long time, so I thought I would just read over it again. I'm pretty familiar with it. You know, there's nothing wrong with going over the basics, and I'm thinking about chastening. We all getting chastening right now. You know, I like to go through some of these words from the scriptures the scriptures it's all edifying. Just breaking down the word could be a lesson for that's edifying for somebody. It's edifying just to re-go over things at times. You're gonna sometimes you're gonna learn something new and sometimes you're gonna relearn something. I forgot about this lesson altogether. All right. This is the word chastisement. It means to inflict trouble or pain on the purpose of correction. On for the purpose of correction. So like a whooping. You get spanked by your parents, yeah, it hurt, but you're gonna learn correction. All right. It says the word it replaced obsolete verb chase to correct someone's behavior. So that's what chastening is, to inflict trouble or pain, basically a punishment, or for the purpose of correction. The Lord is doing that to us right now. All right. We gonna get right. But guess what? The Lord gonna have to put that belt to us. He gonna have to show us hard times and it's gonna correct us. All right. Proverbs 3:11. My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, neither be weary of his correction. So my son, despise not the chastening of the Lord. We ain't supposed to despise hard times, even though they are hard, and it is easier said than done. Believe me. Speaking from experience, it's very easy to say, I'm just gonna shut what the Lord do to me. Well, when you really gotta go through it, you gotta go through it. All right. But we're not supposed to despise it because why? Like I think it's Hebrews 12. It say the peaceable fruit, and at the end of it, right? We ain't supposed to despise it because it's beneficial for our learning. It's beneficial for our walk. It's beneficial for our spirit. It's the balance the Lord got to give us. Everything ain't gonna always be cake and ice cream. It ain't gonna be a cakewalk. Sometimes it's gonna get hard, and we got to endure through it. All right. It says neither be weary of his correction. The word weary, I got it right here. Tired, exhausted, miserable, sad. We ain't supposed to be tired of correction, miserable of correction, exhausted of correction. Because if you ain't getting corrected, you being left to die. All right, so you be happy when you catch hell or when you get rebuked. Because it's all ultimately go back to the Lord. If you wasn't getting rebuked, if you wasn't catching hell, you wouldn't know if the Lord loved you or not, because that's how He show us. Because He corrected us. We live in the most wicked time period ever. This place is constantly trying to pollute us, so He constantly correcting us. You should be grateful that somebody love you and care about you so much that He constantly trying to correct us. This is the same God that gave His only begotten Son. He's done a lot more for us than we've done for Him. I can tell you that much. We should be grateful for the correction. Not just you should be grateful for the days when it rain, not just when it's sunny. All right. And I'm speaking spiritually, not literally, even though it can be applied literally. Job chapter 5, verse 17. Job chapter 5, verse 17. Behold, happy is the man whom the Lord correcteth. All right. You're supposed to be happy when the Lord corrects you. Why? He corrected you from wickedness. Because if you a wicked ass nigga, you gotta die. And in this time period, you don't want to be no wicked nigga. Niggas got the missiles waiting on them. Niggas got starvation. Niggas got all type of manners of hell and destruction waiting for them. Like real talk, you would rather just get corrected now. Because if you gotta get corrected later, it's a much stronger correction, and it's gonna be the Lord's indignation. So you should be happy if the Lord is dealing with you on levels where He's correcting you, not letting you fall off, and just keeping you in the spirit. It say, therefore, despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty. It's the Almighty. You put your faith in the Lord that He know right from wrong, then hey, let the Lord take control. Sometimes you gotta catch hell. Sometimes you gotta just take the chastisement and learn from it. That's the thing about it. We don't just get corrected and you just oh well. No, you're supposed to learn from it. The Lord is correcting you so you can do better, go down the right path. Psalm chapter 94, verse 12. Blessed is the man whom thou chastenest, O Lord. So it's a blessing to be chastised. That's the way you word it, to be chastised. In other words, to catch hell, to go through something, to be corrected. All right. There's a lot of niggas sitting in jail right now that's fucking 30 years old that's been sitting there for 10 years. They got a life sentence and they mad because why? Their parents was there for them. Nobody told them right from wrong, so they did it wrong to a point where they can't come back from it. The Lord not doing us like that. The Lord is correcting us so that we don't got to be in the worst case scenario. Yeah, sometimes it get bad, but it's never the worst case scenario with us. All right. It says, and teaches him out of the law. So we're learning. That's the thing. We're learning out of the law. Of course, we know that we're not in the Old Testament anymore, so we keep the law to the best of our ability, but we don't make void of the law. 'Cause that's why do you think the Lord chastises us? We're breaking the law, statutes, and commandments. The law is still in there. All right. Hey, I hope that was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakar Give him double honor to the apostle of this great millstone. Peace and blessings, much pushing in truth and sincerity, and Quam Yasharala.